Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. Just got a little bit of really exciting information. Senator Graham, quote, "Either Panetta testifies on Libya or I'll put a hold on Hagel's nomination." Now, I have little doubt that Chuck Hagel will eventually become the new Secretary of Defense. Obama generally gets what he wants, and there's more Democrats in the Senate than there are Republicans, and there's also a number of rhinos in the Senate, so I have little doubt that Hagel will become the next Secretary of Defense, although I don't think that he should based on his position on Israel. But that's a whole different story. What's interesting is that this has also opened up an opportunity for Senator Lindsay Graham. And what he said is that he's going to place a hold on President Obama's nomination, former Senator Chuck Hagel, to lead the Pentagon unless Panetta testifies on what the Pentagon did before, during, and after September the 11th, 2012 attack on the U.S. facility in Benghazi that left 4 Americans dead. Well, what happened to the other 20 or 25? I mean, where are they? Anyway, one of those 4 was an ambassador, Chris Stevens. Now, in an interview with Fox, on the record with Greta, he had said, quote, "Absolutely, I'm going to block Hagel unless Panetta testifies," making him the first Republican threatening to filibuster or hold Hagel's nomination as Defense Secretary. He went on to say, quote, "The only thing that I'm not going to do is vote on a new Secretary of Defense until the old Secretary of Defense, Leone Panetta, who I like very much, testifies about what happened in Benghazi," end of quote. He also said, quote, "Hillary Clinton got away with murder, in my view." That's pretty telling, isn't it? I mean, Hillary Clinton got away with murder, in my view? I agree. He said, referring to the Secretary of State's testimony before Congress last week, quote, "She said that she had a clear-eyed view of the threats." How could you have a clear-eyed view of the threats in Benghazi when you didn't know about the ambassador's cables coming back from Libya? Leone said that a Benghazi hearing would take place before Hagel's nomination went to the Senate floor, though the committee might still vote on Hagel beforehand. And he says, "We don't have a date yet, but we are doing it," Leone said Tuesday. "I committed long ago to have a hearing on Benghazi." That's all good news, you know? That's Carl Levine. He's like a Democrat. I'm sort of surprised he's sort of keen behind this, but I guess he is. Anyway, the good news is that if Panetta testifies, he's going to have a real difficult time trying to explain what happened to comply with that narrative they came out with. The logs from the White House clearly state that Obama, Biden, and Panetta were down in the Situation Room watching this whole thing unfold real time from that predator that was sending back real live video feeds. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. It'll be also interesting to see why Panetta had ordered General Ham to stand down, and why when he refused to stand down he was sort of relieved from duty, you know? It'll also be interesting to try to find out who gave those 3 stand-down orders to Glenn Doherty and to Tyrone Woods. Yeah, 3 of them. And you know what? The only one that can give those kind of orders, well, we all know who that is, right? Anyway, I'm just hoping that the truth comes out, the American people are made aware of the truth, and if they are, this nightmare will end. Thank you.